All right. My favorite people. I did just want to do a experience share for you. I was just at this acquisition, acquired it just under 2 years ago, in which putting in the renovations and the upgrades and pushing up the rents, which of course translate to the value of the asset, and then on plan on refinancing. So that's the business model and holding on to it for long term. So just wanted to give you those insights, and today's experience share is actually on this deal itself, so you can take this learning lesson, of course, and apply it on your other deals, and or apply it in your ultimate journey, because I'm a firm believer, yes, it's good to learn from your own mistakes, but it's even better to learn from others. So let me go ahead and just jump right into it, to where prior to going under contract, it was determined that the roofs were on their last life. So ended up saying, hey seller, go ahead, we will move forward with the transaction, however, for you to replace the roofs. So in essence is they ended up replacing the roofs prior to us closing on the transaction. However, it was found out that what they did was, instead of doing a tear off of what was already there, what they did, they in essence just did an overlay. So an overlay doesn't last as long as doing a tear off. There wasn't multiple layers that were already there, so that's good. I'm going too much into the details of like the mechanics, but in essence is just moving forward, should have had it written in the actual contract how they would have replaced it. That way there was no gray area. So ended up moving forward, now own it, of course, but that was just one thing, a lesson learned, is just to have everything in writing. So would love to hear you all in terms of, go ahead and comment below on a experience. Let me go ahead and get some good lighting. Okay, go ahead and comment below on what in terms of a learning mistake or a failure that you've encountered and you later use that set you up for success. So keep being awesome, everyone. And yeah, just with this deal in particular, it was all about the follow-up, because originally the owner was not interested in selling, and through multiple follow-ups ended up transitioning from not being interested to being interested, and luckily just ended up building that relationship with that individual, because there were also brokers that reached out to him as well. But what allowed us to ultimately get the deal was our relationship and the rapport that we ended up building with them, and ended up saving closer to about between $600,000 to $800,000 in terms of, if it would have listed, it would have sold that much more than what we ended up paying for it. So that's one thing, the value of the follow-up, persistence, and just building a relationship, because it's a long-term play in this industry, and it's not one of those things that of course just happens overnight like you see in terms of what society pushes out there. That's not by all means. There's a lot of work that actually goes into it. So keep being awesome, everyone. Patience is key, but also speed too, especially when someone does raise their hand, they're interested, to move quickly. So keep being awesome. Thank you so much.